Hello everyone and welcome to another APG stream. So tonight, for some people, we are going to be casting a match between NFO and 6-7 on a tournament hosted by Sticky Nicky on a Rebel Community Discord server. And I'm here today with Lone Wolf.
Hello all guys.
Uh, Give us a brief introduction about yourself. How long do you play the game?
I've played the game for 3000 hours. I know a little bit of it. I love playing with both the clan that we're gonna spectate today. They are pretty strong clan with strong player, and I'm expecting good match for this night.
You are on Itasaf. Did you guys play competition? Did you also play competition before?
Yeah, we played in this tournament against 6-7, and it was a great match. They played really good.
Uh, so
We've done
you
a little
already
bit of.
played against the team that is playing today. So based on that information, which team do you think is going to win?
I actually don't know because every match is a little bit different. It depends how they're gonna play it. If it's really both team are really strong, so I don't know how to feel about it. I'm really curious about how the match are gonna be.
That's very true. So which map did you play against 6-7?
I play on Crossfire.
Crossfire, yeah. Very small map, very fast paced. So and actually we should talk a bit more about the players of each team, right? So on NFO, I think they are a team 100% European. They have Akos, Phantom, Zambo, and Domin, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's right. They are all European player.
So yeah, I know most of them. All of them are very experienced. They already played some tournaments with me before. So very strong team for sure. And on 6-7 side, I think it's a more mixed team. They have like two NA players and two EU with Najib, Private, Ego, and Lynch.
Yeah,
Very strong team as well. They beat Itasaf, your team, right? And Itasaf, in my opinion, is also a strong team. So it should be a good match to cast today. I'm happy to have this opportunity. I took this opportunity since I guess nobody else was available to do so, and it's always nice to have some matches to watch um, at some point, right?
yeah, I agree. I think this night with these two teams, we're gonna see a lot of good gameplay, and I'm really excited for it.
Yep. So today we have a best of three. Unlike the previous matches of the tournament, the format for the grand finals is a best of three, which means one team has to win two maps. The maps that they are going to play today is Siege, this one, Breach, and in case of a tie, they have to play Checkout. What do you think about these maps?
Siege, I think it's a pretty balanced map. Maybe a little bit more easy on the defense, but a pretty balanced map. Breach is a nerd map because you have multiple spots where you can be seen from. And Checkout, I never played that so much in BDX, so I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, I think Siege and Breach are a really balanced map. However, defense always has a slight advantage. And Checkout, yeah, like you said, it's the layout of that map. It's a bit weird compared to the traditional competitive BDX maps. So we'll see because Assault could have a slight advantage in that map, unlike the other ones. So It's going to be interesting if they tie 1-1 and have to play checkout.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I completely agree.
so for now, I think we are waiting for one or two players. I should see if anybody is on the stream chatting. Should open my chat. Okay, um, Lone Wolf, what's your prediction for this map? What will be the score in your opinion?
I think this map will be a really tight score. This is 15 rounds, so the first one to get to 8 wins. I think that the team who's gonna lose is gonna lose by a few rounds. It's gonna be a pretty competitive match with great fights and great plays by the both team.
You think the side choice is important? Let's say they give the side choice for a team, and based on that choice, the score can change. If I start on assault, do I have a higher chance to win this map or on defense? What do you think?
I think this map is a little bit more easy on defense, but that's not so much difference, because if they play good in attack, they can. There are a lot of nades and wallbang on this map. So also in defense, that you stay really put. You don't move really much. If they try to wallbang you and they get you in attack, they can win some round. I don't think attack or defense mean much on this match.
Okay. I still believe that defense has a slight advantage because since it's the extraction objective, let's say defense only plays inside, all right? If they only play
Yeah,
inside,
yeah.
they already have the advantage of holding angles. But however, there's another way to play this map, which is if they win a side, they can rotate to the extraction and defend the extraction instead. So they have two possible ways to play on defense side and give them advantage.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. They can play in different ways. Also, as the round progress and goes on, it's yeah, a little bit of an advantage, as you said.
Looks like everybody's on the server, just waiting for them to pick the teams, and we are ready to go. Okay, looks like NFO chose assault first. 15 rounds. The first team to reach 8 rounds wins. They win the map. All right. Let's see how NFO spreads their players here. One north, two basement. Zambo with a net on his head. Akko's already getting entry kill, north side, and gets private
He's
gets the
taken
third.
down from Private.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's an important kill by
they're all
private.
playing.
Yes,
Yeah, North side is really important on this map, and they are all playing with the M4, all the same gun on both sides.
that's very true, and looks like all of them using flashes as well.
Yeah,
So NFO choosing to pick two guys south stairs. Meanwhile, 6-7 has both of them inside. Zambu getting a Lanchi. Ego on a 1v2, can he clutch? And the first round goes to NFO. So what do you think happened this round? Why did NFO succeed so easily pushing on Siege?
I think because 6-7 played a little bit too passive, and they gave them too much room to move. And also, we have to give props to Zambo that made a really good shooting on this round.
Yep, he got 3 kills. So right now 6-7 choosing approaching a different way. They have 3 guys outside. However, Domi gets the first kill. Phantom getting a kill
But
north. Akos
yeah,
getting private. Not looking good for 6-7. Let's see how Lenchi approaches this. You see,
when Phantom, yeah, say.
I was going to say that there's 3 minutes per round and the rounds are ending in less than 1 minute.
Yeah, and when Private died, he couldn't do much because he had Phantom on storage and Akos was looking North Valley, so he was stuck there. He couldn't move. It was a pretty lost situation.
Okay, Lenchi getting the entry kill. That's very important for 6-7. Okay, NFO taking their time. They are a man down. They're trying to find a mistake from 6-7 to get 3v3. Okay, they got trade off there. Nice.
Nice pick from Private.
Might be lagging a little bit. I'm sorry for these guys. And 6-7 finding their first round.
That first kill on the round from Lancy was really important because when you get one more player, it's a really good advantage. More if you're in defense, of course, because you can play more passive and you have less space for the enemy and less spot where they can pick you.
So NFO getting two quick kills. They are on 2-man advantage. Zambo pushing south. Akos killing Najib north. Lenchi once again alone. 1v3 is pursuing the flag. For some reason he's stopping. And another round to NFO team.
NFO, we gotta say they're playing really good on the north side, getting the early kills and getting a good position to flank the enemies.
So if we look at NFO strategy, they basically spread equally across the map and hold a position for a little bit. So I suppose 6-7 has been just making slight mistakes, giving them entry kills. Okay, Phantom getting private there, but very low HP.
And from 6-7 side, we see a switch of position from Nubjib and Ego, that they switch each other position to try another game style. Let's see if it will work.
That's a nice spot, yeah, they switched. So it means their team is not having the confidence with their own strategy. If they are switching mid, if the round is not working and they switch players like this, something is not right.
Yeah. Watch out for Nubjib that has 3 players, now 2, low HP when he is almost full HP. He can do the clutch if he will
Okay,
play it good.
but he just got flashed. He has one guy north. Okay.
Zambo is going for the flag, and he got it.
The clutch is very doable, but it's not easy. Is the server lagging for you as well, or just for me?
I didn't saw any lag. Ah, nice kill from Zambo with a wallbang.
Najib almost clutched that. And this is a very strong start to NFO, winning 4 rounds on Assault. So Lenchi keeps throwing this smoke to the front Porsche. What Dummy does about it. Akko's getting again entry kill north. Private is there.
They're gonna flank private, but
And
Arcos got him first.
even if Private gets that kill, he will get flanked. And once again, Lenchi, the story repeats, is alone. 1v4. And not much he can do alone, right?
Yeah.
And if you notice, NFO still had most of the utility. They still had like 6 flashes, 2 nades. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's just gunfights. 6-7 are just losing gunfights. Good job by Lenchi getting the entry kill. Can he get Zambo? Private help. Okay, Akko's trying to push north. Phantom getting uh, Private from storage. It's a 2v3. 6-7 can finally win another round, but Tacos gets Najib there.
Now 6-7 has the most HP on both players. They have a doable win of this round. Let's see how they're gonna play it.
Lenchi rotated south to the box and now rotating back to the box. Kinda Ego finally Akko's rotating inside. Now situation of 2v1. I think they don't know where Phantom is. Yeah, they still don't know where Phantom is.
Yeah, Phantom is going to pick Ego on the stairs.
Phantom getting a free kill here. Let's see how Ego responds. Ooh, that was close. Ego smartly making the decision to rotate somewhere else. He went to the PC
Yeah,
cone.
he's going to cover the extraction for sure.
Phantom picks the flag and which side he's going to take north. I guess he's going north, right where Ego wants him to go.
Yeah, Phantom has a lot of time, 1 minute remaining. He can play it pretty safe, checking every corner, every spot.
Yeah. And he still had 2 flashes, but Ego played it smartly. Didn't give another free peek at the south stairs front Porsche and managed to clutch this round for 6-7, which they really needed this round. Only winning 2 rounds on defense, it's pretty bad in this map. But it's not impossible to come back and win. Let's see how 6-7 uh, reacts on assaults. Okay. Private throwing a nade, but he missed. See from the perspective of Noob Jeep. is in storage. Private with him on PC room. Lanchy front Porsche. And as you can see, NFO playing really passive, just holding angles, not giving anything to 6-7. Ego approaching the south stairs, trying to help his teammate.
As we can see, NFO has a different playstyle from 6-7 in defense. They are leaving the south alley open to don't give any free pick, and they are waiting for them, as you said before.
Private and Najib tried to push north, but they got taken down. And now it's a 1v4. NFO playing solid, not much to say about that, right?
Yeah. And they're really good at doing shootings. They're shooting really good. They're making good pick.
All of their players have good aim, so with that in mind, 6-7 should be more cautious, not giving away entry kills like this. 6-7 trying to push south, but in this situation, NFO changed. They put one player south, which might kill
Yeah.
Eagle, and it does. Nice nade by Lanchy, killing the guy in the balcony. Najib is still waiting north. Lanchy has two guys near him. Zambo knows someone is here but doesn't know exactly where he is. Dom is not looking at the south stairs, so he could be a free kill for Lanchy.
Yeah, but let's remember that Lancy, since Dome is picking standing up, doesn't have the free headshot.
Can Lanchy get the
Sambo
kill?
is going for Lancy.
And he's caught on the reload, somehow survives. Najib fighting with Phantom. And now in this 1v2 situation with so little HP, it's really hard to clutch. And if NFO doesn't give anything, just waits, it's basically impossible for Lanchy to do something. But let's
Yeah,
see what he
also
does.
because they have flash and Phantom has a nade, and Lancy lost all of his utilities. So there's not much that he can do.
And just like that, he got flashed. And surprisingly, this match is a 7-2 so far. I would expect to be a bit closer.
Yeah, I expected that too, but 6-7 is not performing too well on this map. I think they are not finding the key to push the enemy, to kill them, and got good position.
Najib fighting with Phantom and losing the fight. Not not a good match for Najib. One on one victory, and yeah, the first map goes to NFO. In games like this where the teams are 4 players, 4v4s, um, the entry kills have way more value. So if you give them 1 or 2 kills north like that, NFO just can basically take control of the map instantly.
Yeah, exactly. On a map like this with much rooms inside it, it's pretty hard when you are lower player to cover the map, as you said.
And the rounds where 6-7 managed to get the first kill, They were way more balanced, and I think they won at least half of those rounds. But the majority of the rounds, they lost always the first player. I think that's where 6-7 should have worked on, and the main mistake.
Yeah, I agree with that. That statement is pretty right.
But it's always easy to talk when we are watching. When we are playing, it's a bit more different.
Couldn't agree more.
So now we are going to
We're
breach. I
And we
think,
have a new player for 6-7. Pantang joined the server. Let's see if he's gonna play on Eagle spot.
yeah, I think he's switching with Ego because Ego uh, can't doesn't have time right now. Uh, let's see. I think Panther is a old NA player. I don't know much about the NA scene, but he should be experienced. So on Breach, hmm, Breach is another map where aiming, spamming, prefire is very strong, and like we saw on Siege, NFO might have a little slight advantage in these scenarios. Do you think 6-7 can find a way around um, this kind of playstyle, utilizing better the utility and somehow winning this map?
Yeah, I think so. And I think this map is also a little bit easier to clutch if you are in 1 versus 2 or 1 versus 3, because you have a lot of wallbangs that can help you, but also be a problem.
I also agree with that. It's a smaller map,
With
so
more open spaces, all the
indeed.
middle is open.
Najib getting the entry kill, 6-7 starting on defense. That's what they need. They need the entry kills. They need to start with advantage, putting some pressure on NFO. Zambo on boiler using a grenade top boiler.
Akos putting some pressure on West with some wallbang on the window.
Yeah, but nobody from 6-7 holding that angle. Zambo trying to push boiler. 6-7 has two players here. Trying to bait private. Panther in this case, sorry. Akos going basement. Phantom already in the defense spawn. This could be the round changer. Nobody from 6-7 knows. No, Najib knows. He nades. Okay, they finally get him. 1v3 situation for Zambo.
With 2 player full HP and Panther no one shot. Also Zambo is not with a lot of HP, like 30%, but
And
now lower.
he is forced to bandage or he is going to bleed out. Zambo knows there's a guy west. And Najib finally a round that I know that Najib can do. He's getting 3 kills, getting the entry kill, which is the most important part of this round. As soon as they got that entry kill, NFO slowed down. And that's what they need. Let's see if they can continue doing this. Akos with the spam nade west. This nade explodes right here.
Nice nade from Dome, from the rock to the window.
NFO 2-man advantage.
And also true nade advantage.
So both Private and Najib holding the objective home. Private getting shot from spawn. And a 2v1 on Najib to seal this round. Hmm. I was a bit distracted with Taco's spam nade. I didn't see what happened. but I guess
Uh,
they got the entry kill west side.
I didn't either saw the entry kill. I saw now the plays on Najib. They pushed him from two sides to close him and get
Lenchy is
a pretty
outside
much easy kill.
west, trying something different.
Really
Phantom
important.
killed Akos and Lenchy killed Phantom.
Dome is almost half HP, and
And
all the 6-7 are full HP. This is a good scenario for 6-7.
this is the dream round for 6-7. Let's see if
We've
they
also
can
two nades
seal it.
and Zambo with only two flash.
Okay, now they spotted Zambo. From here it should
They're
be easy for them.
yeah, they're trying to corner him,
Najib a
but
bit
Zambo
lost.
make a good rotation from Zambo that get Najib from behind.
Yeah, but Najib shouldn't make this mistake. Just hold some angle. Don't give them opportunities like this. Now a
Yeah,
1v2, the remaining 6-7 players knowing this, they just holding their ground and getting a easy kill of Zambo trying to go to the window hole.
yeah, Nubjib made I think a big mistake because rushing when you have that advantage, you can risk to lose that advantage and make it even, and you don't want that in this scenario when you are in defense.
100%. So NFO betting more on the west side. They have 3 players west. Zamo rotating a bit more to the middle. Akos gets Najib on the west window.
The game style from NFO has changed. They started rushing 3 in west, now 1 is gone basement and 2 on west. And a nice try from Lancy.
So what I have been noticing is if 6-7 manage to get the entry kill, the round slows down. Everything plays a bit slower. But if NFO finds the entry kill, they just go together, they push, rush, and sometimes the round ends in like 30 seconds. Dome a bit in the open, but I guess nobody was peeking at the window.
Yeah, he tried the nade that worked 2 rounds ago, but he didn't connect this round.
He's sneaking through boiler while everybody's distracted elsewhere. It's a nice angle to hold.
Nubjib is gonna get killed from Phantom? No. Private go to help him.
And Dome finds Pant. He's got the flag, he's rotating to extraction. Najib and Lance is still inside and not much they can do.
Yeah. Great play by NFO, cornering the 2 remaining 6-7 and letting Dome the free run without any risk of dying.
NFO is playing really well together, pushing, right? They also utilizing the utility very well. I think I haven't seen a single nade kill from 6-7.
I think that too.
Lanchi, is he going to peek? He peeks. Good job by Lanchi. They still have one more west to deal with. They spotted him.
Nubjib has to play really passive, it's literally one shot. He's rushing and he
Good
connect.
round by 6-7. And as you
Yeah.
saw, 6-7 killed 2 people, basement and west basement, and NFO with the other two, they push the same location right away. It's like if they die, they have another man right behind to get the trade kill. That's smart from them. Okay, but now I think they are changing a bit. They putting Endome with the
Nice wallbang
spam.
from Dome.
Yeah, that's always a bit luck, but it's a good spam regardless. So Private Alone West has to deal with 2 or 3 people here. Najib proving me wrong, getting an 8th kill.
Exactly.
It's a 3v3. And as I mentioned before, as soon as NFO loses a guy, they slow down a little bit.
Yeah, Phantom is trying to flank them while the team is concentrate on the west.
Private almost getting the spam.
Nice shot from Nyoji. Zambo is gonna go. He tried to get the trade, but he didn't do it.
So Akko still fighting with Private. Phantom is dead. It's Zambo basement.
Yeah, Zambo and Akos are both one shot, so they're gonna play it pretty safe.
Zambo still has a grenade. We know how strong grenades are. They can turn this round upside down. Akko's getting Private at spawn. Zambo grenade didn't do anything, I think. Najib and Akko's laying down in front of each other. Najib finding
Nice wallbang
Akos.
from Najib.
And nice spam from Panther.
Yeah,
This is
good
what
cover of the flag by Panther.
we need 6-7 to keep doing. We know they are a very solid team. They have really experienced players. They just need to slow down, not give free kills, and these entry kills in like 15 seconds. Now the sides have been swapped. Let's see how 6-7 spreads their players. Looks like one west. Najib killing the guy at the window.
No, he killed him outside the west.
Ah,
Dome
it
was
was
trying
the
to rush
spam
west.
west. Okay.
No. Dome was trying to rush outside the red window on west. He was trying to get the position on the northwest, but he rushed into the open space and Nabjib got a free kill.
That's very good. He punished a risky strategy from Dome. Phantom has 2 players here at Boiler. Private is using Fox, which is not very common in this map.
Nice
Najib getting
challenge from
Zambo.
Nabjib. Yeah, I think Private is using smoke to confuse the enemy and let them peek when they shouldn't.
Phantom playing against 3 players. And gets taken down by Najib. Another good round by 6-7. Najib already with 13 kills. He's stepping up. He said, "It's enough. I gave you enough kills at Siege. Now it's my turn to play."
Yeah, Najib is getting a little bit of revenge for the last match. And he's
Let's.
playing really solid.
Will Domi try the same thing? No, he went. He jumped through the window. Domi is outside west. This can be very dangerous to 6-7.
But now Dome knows that he is stuck. He can't move much.
I guess
But he
6-7
find it.
knows because they netted twice this location. They are flashing. Najib getting Phantom Boiler, I suppose, and Lynchy with a nice jump and shoot first bullet kill. So the last 2 players from NFO are top Boiler. Akko's rotating to the kitchen. It's a better location to play sound, to understand where the enemy may come from. Private heard the steps, he's just holding angle. The spam is a little bit to the right. Zambu finding a kill at boiler.
Ambo going for the flank from middle rock. He's going basement.
Najib with a nice spam and Najib finishing the job. I was watching private, I don't know exactly what happened, but they were staring at each other and Akuz won that fight.
Najib, you mean?
No, private pushed the kitchen and he got killed by
Okay.
Akuz.
Ah, yeah, okay, okay. I thought you were talking about the last fight that was won from Najib on basement.
So Dome
From what
playing.
we can see,
Yes,
6-7 is playing a little bit more passive on the first seconds of the round on attack.
and that is working out for them. They are not giving away deaths to the enemy.
Dome is in a really risky position when he can get a wallbang from the wall and from the window.
And he might get naded here. Yep. Perfect nade by Lenchi. That's why you do your homework, guys. You go to a server alone and practice your grenades. And Lenchi is pushing Zambo. Can he finish? He did. Phantom here with a grenade and Lenchi gets another kill where the enemy is holding grenades. Thank you very
Now it's a
much, he
4 versus
says.
1. Private is gonna wallbang Akos on the window. No, he didn't.
He did, but not enough damage.
Now Akos is doing the only thing possible, trying to rotate to cover the extraction.
On a 1v2 situation, it's still possible if he managed to get the kill on the flag, but it's totally focused on Lenchi.
Yeah, Lancy did a great job focusing Akos on himself while Nubjib was going from back boiler to get a free extraction.
He got his total attention there. And surprisingly, 6-7 turning around the tables, winning 7-3 so far. Blue Panther already one shot.
It's the second time that Najib tries to nade the window, but he missed the window and the nade goes out. And then both times unlucky situation back, because that would be a free kill.
Yes, Tommy is there, and he gets private, and he gets Najib. He does. Picking this window is very risky, but it has insane line of sight from him. Another nade that they try to throw at the window and they miss. So Dome thinks that Panther is still at that door, but he does a jump peek and gets the kills. And Phantom
Great
finishing
round by
Lenchi went.
NFO.
It was a really well executed defense, but it's one of those things that one grenade, one kill can change. If that Najib nade kills Dome, it's a total different round.
Yeah, one kill with a 4 versus 4 is really, really important.
And just like that,
And Najib got Dome on the window, a nice shot.
okay, NFO taking a bit slower.
Yeah, 6-7 are playing good, waiting for the enemy to waste their nade so they can push more safe.
Akku's here fighting with Lenchi with a great flash. almost kills Akos with the nade. But with that utility used, he managed to move and get the kill like this. Now Phantom at the basement in a sticky situation where Najib is approaching basement, Lenti approaching west. Zambo tried to
Nice
help
try from
Phantom.
Madrid.
He's rotating boiler. Gets Panther. That's a really smart play by Zambo. He knows if he stays inside, he gets sandwiched. So now 6-7 know
Zambo
exactly where Zambo is.
decide. Yeah. A great flash from Zambo, but he don't know that he had flashed the enemy. He just got a better position to cover the exception.
Najib, sorry, Najib. Nice. Finishing the match. This was a really good match. The score was similar to the first one, but this match was closer. Some
Yeah,
rounds it
and
could be
also
either way.
yeah, and the first
The
round,
Abrams is a
the first
70-ton
match, sorry,
armored battle beast built
the
around a 1500 horsepower
side pick
turbine
was made
engine.
by
It's
NFO,
equipped with
and
an
the
array
second
of
match was
weapons
made
which can be
by
augmented for
6-7.
any
And
battle.
in both matches, when the team decided the team attack or defense, they both got the win.
Yeah. So maybe choosing first has some power to it, right?
Yeah, I
So
think on this map, this is gonna be the most competitive match that we're gonna see because it's a map that not a lot of players play on BDX. I think it's pretty new for both the team. Of course, not the first time, but they didn't play a lot like the other maps. So we're gonna see a more interesting gameplay on this match.
100%. This map is not very common to be in competition. Some players might not even know the layout of this map. The layout of this map is different than the flow one. For example, arcade is closed middle.
And also clothing is closed, and from the attack side, close to arcade, you cannot push to the crane because you don't have the box to jump over the wall.
Yes. And here you can choose sniper, unlike the other two maps they played. And Akos loves sniping. So let's see if he can make some use of it.
Yeah, we have also Noobjib with the sniper, two great players with sniper that they both enjoy playing it.
Lanchi pushing a little bit furniture. He doesn't check his left corner and gets punished. Najib almost killing Phantom.
Dome is taking a risky position, but he can pay off.
So the thing that I think 6-7 is not doing really well is Lanchi was alone furniture. He pushed and nobody else was there to get the trade kill. Akos
Yeah,
winning the sniper duel.
yeah. When Lindsay died on furniture, Private stayed too back. They had to push both sides to get the full furniture cover, and they didn't.
And that sometimes is all the difference, right? If somebody else is there to get Phantom right after, it's a 3v3 and the round slows down again and everything can happen.
Yeah, so true.
Alright, so let's see if 6-7, nobody from 6-7 is going to the clothing window. They
And
they pushing 3 furniture, Private just double
yeah,
keying. It's already at the sofas middle.
and the Noobjib leave the sniper while Akos is still playing with it.
Dako's getting nade kills, Amo gets another nade kill. Nujib finally getting a trade.
Dome is going to flank, yeah, and that was a free kill for Dome with Panther giving him the back. Nice nade from Noobjib. It's a 2 versus 1 that he can clutch, for sure.
It's very possible indeed, but I'm not sure if he knows Dom is behind.
If Panther made the kill, he should know. But
He's peeking there, so I guess he thinks
yeah,
somebody's there. But right
yeah,
now
but
next to
Nubijib,
him is Phantom.
yeah, a really risky position he had on the window because he could get killed from behind by Phantom.
Najib knows exactly where he is. Does a 360 kill. I never seen
And
anybody doing 360s in
now
competition like Najib.
and now Dome is trying to get a good position on furniture to Najib, and Najib doesn't know it. Seems like he doesn't know it. I think he's in clothing or lemon. He don't know that he's trying to flank him.
He made some steps, but I guess he still doesn't know.
Yeah, Nubijib is going for the safe play, going from arcade, knowing that it's clear. And Dome is getting a good pick where it's really hard for Najib to win the fight.
Dome giving the chance to Najib leave, but he gets flashed. That's very risky
And
from Dom to play with fire. But he succeeds to give NFO another round and winning 2-0.
yeah, Panther, Private and Lancy are not finding the good pick. I personally think because they haven't played this map really much, so they don't know all the pick and they don't have a play style on this map.
Yeah, the
That's what.
map knowledge is very important. Something that Zamba, for example, has a lot in this map. Okay.
And
6-7.
Private win the pick on the sniper.
6-7 was pushing furniture. Okay, they get Phantom. Panther knows Dommy's arcade. And
And now
another
Lancy,
1v2 situation.
yeah. Also with Dome with a nade, but also Lancy has all the utilities as Dome.
So, as you can see, Lanchi was looking at the middle door, and that door is closed.
Yeah, as we said before, this is not a famous BDX map, so you have to know it or it's a really big disadvantage.
The map can be defense-sided, but I think it's a 50-50 map, and winning 3-0 already, it's not good sign for 6-7.
Akos decide to leave the sniper to take them 4.
Zambo pushing, he flashed 2 there.
Now Dome is going for the flank on Panther, but he's already dead by Zamba, killed by Zamba.
I guess they are insisting on pushing furniture, which is not a bad idea. Winning furniture is very important in this map. It's basically you take control of everything. But
Yeah, but
not going to the clothing window, for example, is a misplay in my opinion.
yeah, also because clothing is pretty free on the attack side since no one can flank you there.
Yep.
And then also other big issue that 6-7 is doing is leaving arcade open to Dome to make an easy flank.
Yes. Private now going to the clothing window. Let's see what he managed to do from here. One thing that he should be able to do is hear a lot of the enemy steps. He finds a grenade kill, for example. He's fighting
Lancy
Akos.
wasted a little bit of time
Lanchi
on
pushed.
Akos.
Can he get the second? No. What is his teammate doing? Nothing because he's dead. So it's a 2v2.
But the Bravo team, I mean the NFO, have full HP, while the 6-7 one is half HP and the other one is 40%.
Yes, and both of the NFO have the entire utility at their disposal. Phantom using his grenade now, not connecting with anything. Private finding Dome, that's very important. So they have a advantage. Will they
Yeah,
get the first round? They
now they
flashed
should
Phantom.
play it together like they're doing. That's nice. They
Looks,
know Phantom is around furniture.
yeah. Furniture, Phantom rotating back to the extraction. Both of the 6-7 guys are going slowly through seafood. They don't have any idea Phantom is here. They are checking furniture. They are checking every corner. Meanwhile, Phantom knows
Watch out
exactly
for...
where they coming from.
Now Panther knows where Phantom is, but he's in a disadvantage pick.
It's not looking good to 6-7, but a 1v1, it's a 1v1, everything can happen. Panther deciding to approach top lemon.
Yeah, Phantom now is coming because Panther made a lot of noise. And Phantom get around.
That's very well played by Phantom, rotating as soon as possible to a position where he has the advantage, where the enemy doesn't know where he is, and play based off that. What
This
6-7
could...
could have done better is push together. If he gets one kill, at least the other one could fight back.
Yeah. At the start of the last round, NC made a big mistake by not pushing Akos and Phantom when they were reloading. He waited for them to reload, so he lost all the advantage on that pick.
6-7 keeps finding entry kills at furniture, but they never capitalize on it. So let's see what they will do now. They know Akos is somewhere here. Zambo is coming to help Akos. And just like that, they are a man down.
Yeah. And Pantan is one shot, so he can't pick so much to try to gain any position.
How is the chat doing today? Many active chatters? I'm not paying
Okay,
attention
now
to
we
the
have...
chat because my connection is not the best, so I'm just focusing on the game. But I hope the stream has some good enough quality so everybody can enjoy this match. So we have a 2v2, 6-7 with very low HP. What do you think can happen here?
I don't think 6-7 can do much because they are in attack side, they don't know where the enemy are, and the enemy has more HP than them. So they have all the advantage. NFO has a really big advantage on this scenario.
Yes, Dom is just holding a position, not making sound. Najib fighting with Zambo. Najib can't possibly win this fight. They now are one shot, both of them. Dom is still holding this angle. Panther trying to find the second player. Zambo falling back. Dom is still here. Najib should pick the window to check that corner. He's not checking. Panther dies. And he's probably dying to the same. Yep. I mean, NFO is just plain solid. They get the man advantage. they play slow, they hold their ground, and from there it's just waiting for 6-7 to approach them and get the
Yeah,
kills that are
and
not very complicated.
I feel like 6-7 is making too much noise, letting the enemy knows where they are, and NFO is playing really tactical without let 6-7 know where they are, which peak, and in which room.
And Zamo doing his move of nading and throwing a flash right after, which is working. Meanwhile, at Furniture they getting 2 kills here.
Now they are in a 6-7 is an advantage of one man and also one nade. No more nade.
Private. There's a guy inside Furniture. They don't know. Yep, Najib dies. What is Private going to do? He tried, but Phantom wins that fight with very low HP. Panther rotating to try and finish Phantom on a 1v2 scenario once again. It's possible to Panther to clutch this because both the NFO players are very low HP and they just have one flash. But Panther needs to find sound, needs to catch one of them off guard. And like
Yeah,
you
and
mentioned
also
before,
if it
NFO are not making any mistakes, they just holding.
yeah, and also if Panther is gonna get Phantom on Furniture, we gotta remember that Zambo can rotate and get an advantage on Lemon. So it's not an easy round for Panther, that's losing a little bit of time to playing it safe, obviously. But 1 minute remaining, and that's not easy. Yeah.
He played it well, trying to find, baiting the shots, trying to find a player, but the headshot connected, and that's how it ends. So
This
NF,
round could be won from 6-7, but Private didn't check the corner inside the furniture, and Nubjip died for that. And after that, Private tried to challenge Phantom, but he died too.
yeah, small mistakes that can cost an entire round. And just like that, NFO playing perfectly on defense, winning 7-0 so far. Let's see how 6-7 plays on defense. Looks like NFO choosing to pick 3 players to push Furniture. They know Furniture is very strong.
That's a good play, but also risky, because with one nade you can lose 2 players, and that will be a really good advantage for 6-7.
Indeed. So Lenchi and Panther holding the same angle. That's not very smart usually.
Yeah, it's
Private
not
is going
ideal.
to try and nade. He misses. Zambo finding a grenade kill. Finding Lenchi. Dome controlling through clothing window. And 6-7 playing 2v3. Private forced to go arcade. Najib trying to flank and somehow making a miracle. Zamo going back to try and find Najib. He
And
hears
Phantom is
Private.
going arcade, trying to take Private down, but no, he fell back.
Najib getting Phantom, getting Dome. That's what they needed.
Yeah. Now I think Private should change the position, because if Najib dies, he doesn't have a really good position to cover the extraction.
So now Phantom has 1 minute and a few seconds to find the solution to this puzzle. He
But he has an
spots,
aid that can use on Lemon on Nubjib, and that will give him a really big advantage.
he knows one is Lemon. He suspects that another one is
And he's
close to
nading
the
Nubjib.
stairs. he froze too much to the left side. It's a good try for sure.
Yeah.
If that nade kills Najib, it would be a very, very hard round for Private to clutch.
Yeah. A strong play from Phantom that would have been.
But it's still not over. He still has 15 seconds. And Private finding him.
And 6-7 got their first round on the map.
Let's see if it snowballs. Defense side is clearly a bit more favored, right? Because you can just hide somewhere, play sound, throw a grenade when you hear them going clothing wind or furniture. But NFO is looking very strong and they are playing very well together. The rounds that
I think
6-7 are winning is mostly Najib getting 2 or 3 kills. We cannot rely only on Najib getting kills.
yeah. And also I think that I don't see any of the team doing in defense is playing outside clothing. Then that's a thing I will do because from there you can pick a furniture window and you cannot be flanked from clothing. So that will be a stronger position to hold.
There's many ways, many different angles that you could approach. You don't have to keep doing the same thing and keep dying by the same mistakes. And if you're
Yeah.
pushing three
Also,
men together, furniture, this is what I was talking about. It's very hard to defend when you have 3 people pushing you at the same time. Lenchi getting one, Panther getting another one. Phantom still here. Can he get? He gets Lenchi. No, the grenade from Domi gets Lenchi. From clothing window, Phantom gets Panther. And like that, it's a 2v2.
Noob is keeping a good position, a high position, so he can cover the flag when they're gonna pick it.
Domi just spamming and finding private.
And yeah,
That's unfortunate, but
yeah. As we can see, the pretty big advantage of NFO on this map is the map knowledge. They know where they can wallbang, where are the pick that
and
players
Phantom
usually
with
play.
that jump spotted Najib, and pretty much all the advantage Najib had to get the kill. Uh, did Phantom
I think
actually spotted him? Because it was a
and
weird
Noob
way to pick that.
now knows where Dome is.
The flash doesn't
Uh,
flash him totally, and that's
uh,
unlucky.
yeah,
And damn, 8-1 on checkout. It's a tough map, and most teams don't even think about this map, even less practicing, right? So,
yeah, that's right.
however, it was a very interesting match to watch. Siege and Bridge, we enjoyed a lot.
Yeah, I thought that on checkout that will be a more close match because, as you said, no one practiced on this map. So I thought
Let's
that
talk
would be
about the
a
most common
really
sights and
close
opportunities
50-50,
seen
but
in the army.
I think that
First, on the
NFO
M4.
had more map knowledge, so they also for playing flow that's the same map just with some room closed. So they got that.
Map knowledge, it's very important. You can be the best player in the game, have the best aim, the best reaction times, but if you don't know the map, you don't know where to pick the timings and so on, that advantage that you have mechanically won't be any use. So right now I'm going to see if we can interview the winners.
Yeah. That would be great. Also to get both team opinions of the matches and what they think they did good and what they did wrong about the match.
Yeah. we should thank Sticky Nicky for hosting this tournament. It's always nice uh, to be able to still play this game that we love. This game already has like 12 years and we still playing it with a small community. So I got the green light. We can join Panther's Discord. You have the Discord, Lone Wolf?
Going grounds reclamation.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one.
I can join there.
So let's join there.
Yeah.
Hello, guys, and
Hello.
congratulations.
Hello,
Thank
hello.
you.
Thank you very much.
So, how you feel after beating 6-7?
Bro, listen. This is my first tournament that I win ever. So I'm fucking happy.
Well, if I can say something, this is my first tournament ever. So I have a 100% win rate in any tournament I ever played. So I am fucking happy too. And yeah, it was three intense matches, very close. I think first game was good from us, and then second game I kind of fell asleep on my keyboard. I don't know why. I was like playing half dead. My bad. I admit I play like shit. I went like 2-10 that game, useless completely. And then third game, I remembered we have to play the game still, and yeah, it was pretty close still. And
O- On my side, why I played third match bad is because I let Phantom shine.
that's what he says. This guy said, I cannot play matches seriously. He said, every match we play in official, I suck. So I had to prove him wrong, you know? That's the entire reason I played well today.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
obviously, your own performance is important, but sometimes our performance is dictated by how the other players play on the other team. And I mean, you guys played well. The Breach and Siege was very interesting. I was a bit surprised on Checkout, but Checkout is not a very popular map. I guess some people don't even know the layout, don't know that some areas are closed, and we noticed that your team clearly had more knowledge, and with that, you guys just steamrolled them on that map.
Yeah, it was quite fortunate that we play checkout. I would say it's a very popular flow map. And by the way, one unsung hero is definitely Zambo. Like first game, he was popping off. It felt like we should check him after the tournament for cheats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Should
was
have
pretty
seen
cracked.
my shooting. It was pretty bad most of the time.
No, no, man. First match was yours. Like you really shined throughout it, and yeah, you had a really good moment. So happy to be on the team with you. Unfortunately, next tournament we will be rivals. But yeah, as a team, I would say we did well. I'm very happy that I had the chance to play with such players as well. You know, it's Akos. He was used to play on Dangerous Muchachos back then. Very good on that team as well. And then Zamba, of course, one of the core members of NAC. And then yeah, of course Dome. Who doesn't know him as well, right?
Yeah,
So
it's always nice to see some people that have experience already played before, like Zamo, Akos, and
yeah,
newer players that never tried or never had the chance to try, like you, and continuing uh, keeping some competition alive in this game that we love, right?
definitely.
So we should thank Sticky Nikis for hosting this tournament.
Thank you very
Yeah, big
much.
shout out.
Yeah, a legend. She started actually the culture of tournaments once again, in my opinion. And yeah, big
In
shout
the
out to
in
her.
the end, it's all for fun, but we all take this a bit serious, right? So
Yeah,
we'll see if Private Steam 6-7 wants to also be interviewed to see what they have to say. But yeah,
gotcha.
it was
Thank you very much, Arcado, as well, for obviously
it's my
streaming and
pleasure. Me and Lone
casting as
Wolf.
well.
Lone Wolf, do you have anything to say?
I gotta say that the first two matches were really enjoyable to watch, and the third one was a little bit unlucky on the 6-7 side because they had the less map knowledge, and that NFO took advantage of that. rightly, because that's what you do. If you know better, you play better, and that's what we saw.
One thing I will add though is that they had as much time to prepare as we did. So, like, I put my hands out there. Sure, they did not have knowledge as much as we did. However, we had the same time to prepare. That's all I can say.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
there's no
That's
excuses.
true.
It's
That's
just
true.
how it is.
Yeah, 1 week. It was announced 1 week ago which maps will be played. So, if they wanted to, they trained. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, of course, man. You did your job well by training as much as you could as a team.
thank you very much.
So
Passing on the mic to
congratulations. Enjoy your bragging rights. You can go join a pub server and brag about it. And meanwhile, I'm going to join and see if 6-7 wants to say something to me. Maybe they will just tell me to, you know, walk off. But yeah,
No,
take
of
care,
course.
guys.
Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Alkero and
Thank
Lone
you
Wolf.
Bye,
too.
guys, and
Bye. Bye. Bye.
congratulations for the win.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Them,
Hello, guys.
too many like there.
Yo.
It's okay if we have a little conversation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, what happened?
We suck dick.
um, yeah, we didn't play the game that we should have played, and but we know that
I mean, I
So
saw that Breach was a rough start. Siege, I mean. I was
yeah,
a bit
Siege was
surprised that it was going
Yo.
so bad for you guys. But
yep
then on Breach, you guys basically flipped the tables, and I said, okay, these guys woke up. And then Checkout, but yeah, Checkout is a different beast,
completely
maybe.
different. Yep.
We never played checkout. Like we
Yeah,
never scrimmed it
Yeah.
once. We knew it was either gonna be a two, not new, but we suspected it was either gonna be a 2-0 for us, and or checkout
We
is gonna be a struggle.
we
That's
were also expecting Ego to play, but Ego had to leave after the first one, and then so we had to ask Panther to come in, and Panther still is very rusty, so he doesn't really play often at all.
yeah, of course, that's always bad,
Yeah.
losing your one of your main four, right? And have to
Yeah. Yeah.
improvise. But
Yep.
still, you guys managed to keep the match interesting and sent it to the final map. And I hope that I catch most of the action, most of the cool stuff, and I hope that the quality of the stream is enjoyable for everyone.
I
Oh yeah.
GG's to NFO, by the way,
Yeah,
after.
GG's to them. I'm definitely excited to rewatch the stream. You know, get some lessons learned there, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
They
But
were more
they
ready,
played
better, and
they played
but
really solid, and
they did,
Yeah.
they did. I
Yeah.
think Zambo is such a good player and glue player for them. Like, that's one thing I will say. Like, I do enjoy his gameplay.
in general, all of them are very talented individual players. But the best they did was they played really well together, and Lone
Yeah.
Wolf can verify that with me that they pushed many times together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that.
and they give no chance for trades. They give no chance to even reload, to just slide behind cover.
Yeah, yeah. That was notable, especially in Siege. Especially when we were like trying to rotate to cover or trade, there was always another person waiting for cover, and that showed for sure.
not on
And
Yeah.
North though. I think on North we on defense mean that you just lost fights because they were not really that coordinated on North from my point of view. They just stayed better, honestly, and on defense, not on attack.
yeah, they played well. There's yeah,
They were
there's
on and they were well coordinated at 100% on checkout especially and on even on breach. But on breach we had a solid plan because we scrimmed a lot and funnily enough we scrimmed them on breach. So we
yeah,
knew it was mostly like almost anti strategy
yeah,
what we
yeah,
did. Anti strategy did it and then even switching our like main four for Ego for Panther didn't really matter because we just flip the roles. I took Ego's role because I knew what he was doing, and then Painter
Yeah.
took my role because it was like less. He didn't really. It was like a passive role, so it didn't really connect with the whole strategy.
Yep.
Yeah, that was another thing too. Everyone was playing out of position. So, but
Well,
you know,
not everyone.
not everyone. Yeah, not everyone. But some of us, I guess. But again, you shake their hand, and they played a good game,
They
and
played better.
yeah, they played a lot better. They played much better than any of the scrims or anything else. I will say that they played well together.
Yes, that's very nice. And we should also appreciate Sticky Nicky for hosting the tournament, giving the chance to get some people to try out competition, enjoy this game, and
Yeah, absolutely.
we'll see
Um,
if there will
I
be more
agree.
they
tournaments, more
they brought the
matches.
community together again.
Yeah, I think there will be more tournaments in the future. We'll see if somebody will cast them or myself. But yeah, it's always nice to get back to this game, enjoy a little bit, have some fun, have some pressure on our blood, scream, and stuff like that.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
I will say that this tournament also bring back a lot of good players that had quit the game, and that's a really good thing because in these days we are playing a lot of Scream just for fun, but it's good because it's more competitive and you can get more fun like that, having good player in both side. Also, if you play for fun and not in a tournament, that's a pretty big thing that this tournament has done to the game.
is Najib
Yeah,
here?
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to hear what Najib has to say, one of the serial killers in the server. So what do you have to say
Um,
about the match?
I don't know.
Are you a bit
Nothing to
disappointed?
say. Maybe on Siege I played really bad. I was doing dumb shit, trying to fight Arcos, like pushing him, bobbing, basically using North, leaving Private alone
Some mistakes.
every single round on defense. It wasn't mistake. I was just a bit frustrated uh, on something, and I put it on Siege.
But yeah, on
And then I,
bridge,
then
you
I,
woke up.
yeah, then I wake up because I had to make it interesting, you know.
And you did well.
Thank you. Because
And
of privates, we did good.
Yep.
I think in general all of you played well. It just the synergy coordination was a bit missing, and NFO was more solid in that aspect, and they took advantage of it. And
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
because we didn't discuss anything, we didn't plan to play it anyways, because we knew that we're gonna win Siege and Breach.
you thought
But
you were going to win the first two maps.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
exactly.
banked on 2-0 or bust, and it was a bust.
Yeah,
Okay. And Panther,
It was a bust.
uh, are you going to stick around for more screams, or it was just a one and done?
I'll probably stick around for some scrims.
That's good. We need
I think you meant in the
more
future.
people.
Yep.
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. In the future, if you guys are playing, I mean,
That's perfect. All right, so I'm going to end the stream. I hope that the viewers enjoyed. I see there are some chatters here. I couldn't keep up with the chat, and the video will be online soon. I think here on Twitch, and at some point will be uploaded on YouTube. So thanks
Yeah.
everyone, and
thank
Yeah.
you.
we talk soon.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Thanks for hosting. Yep.